once mighty army of Azeroth lay among the blackened and charred remains of Stormwind Keep. Those that escaped fled across the Great Sea, bringing tales of the suffering they had faced at the hands of the Orcish Hordes. Eager to engage in battle once again, the Orcs constructed ships of war to bear them across the Great Sea. The Orcish warriors yearned for the sounds of battle to fill the air and looked to the far horizon for new blood to spill. Using the weapons forged by their new allies, the humans made haste to prepare for the onslaught. While dwarven cannon were being loaded, others armed themselves with elven steel and mail. United in arms with new allies against a common foe, mankind stands at the shores of destiny and awaits the coming of the Tides of Darkness.
That armor suits you well, old friend. Befitting for your new station as War Chief. Varog, thank you. I had it delivered from the Blackrock Forges back in Tronor a few days ago. This way, a piece of home will always accompany me in the battles to come. Do you bring any news? We besieged the Temple of the Damned as you instructed. And the Warlock, did you manage to take him alive? Yes, War Chief. The Shadow Council resisted, however, and we were forced to kill almost all of them. Gul'dan was performing some kind of ritual when we found him. He fell unconscious and hasn't stirred since we brought him back. I want him and the remaining council brought to the city. Lock them up. I will teach the Warlock the perils of treachery. It will be done, War Chief. Gul'dan led a match and the fire cannot be stopped. It will devour this entire world. And one more thing. The sons of Blackhand, Rend and Main, are asking for an audience. Let them come. I have orders for them. With respect, War Chief, those two cannot be trusted. They will always resent you for their father's death. Their lives are in my hands, Varog. They submitted to me after the Mukgorok. I will find good use for them. As you say, War Chief. War Chief. Lok'tar, we await your orders, War Chief. Lok'tar, first of all, I want you both to always remember that you owe your lives to me. The unity and the strength of the Horde is my utmost priority. That is why I accepted your oaths of loyalty, despite the rumors that are circulating. What rumors? That you're planning to start a rebellion against my rule. Some orcs that were loyal to my father may want such a thing. We acknowledge your superiority, War Chief. We won't risk starting a civil war. Good. I'm pleased that you understand. That is why I have a proposal. You will inherit the Blacktooth Green Clan and take all of Blackhand's loyalists with you. That is a very generous proposition, War Chief. In return, I expect you to follow my orders fiercely and without questions. Our clan will serve the Horde well, War Chief. Good. Wait, what is that? Human ships? They're heading north. They will call upon their allies to take revenge. War Chief, did you let the humans flee? Yes, I let them go. But why? Their stories of death and terror will spread throughout the north like a wildfire. Their allies will fear us long before they even face us. Do not question me again. Good. Now, if you are so concerned about those human ships, then I have a mission for you. The refugees are headed to a northern kingdom called Lordaeron. Our prisoners have revealed that this human kingdom is not only Stormwind's greatest ally, but also the most powerful human nation in the north. I have ordered an ambitious orc named Utag Scratcher to establish a base on the island of Zul'Dare, close to Lordaeron's southern shores. You will accompany him on this mission. From Zul'Dare, you will evaluate the enemy's strength and prepare for the arrival of our invasion force. This will be your first test, Ren Blackhand. When do I leave? Immediately. And what about me, War Chief? I need you here, Maine. You will be observing Gul'dan's state after he arrives at the city. I want him to be brought before me the moment he wakes from his coma. It will be done, War Chief. War Chief, I have a personal request. Yes. You disbanded the Wolf Riders after assuming the mantle of War Chief. A chieftain is not a chieftain without his wolf. I need my wolf back. As an exception, I will tell Sarfang to return your wolf to you. And me! I want my wolf back too! Enough! One wolf rider is enough for your clan. Now, be gone! Why did he let you get your wolf back, but not me? I have lost count of the days I've spent in this damnable prison. I should have died during the assault on the temple. Sitting here is unbearable. Stop complaining, Terangor. We are alive only because Doomhammer is planning a trial for Gul'dan. Our lives depend on him awakening. Cho'Gall, do you have any idea when Gul'dan will wake up? No, Necros. We know no more than you. There you are, Medivh. The Horde is making excellent progress. The kingdom of men is almost broken. Stormwind will not last much longer.
This is just the beginning, Gul'dan. There are 6 other human kingdoms on this continent. Their lands are rich and vulnerable. The greedy dwarves sit on their treasures in the mountains of Cosmodon. The high elves, spoiled by magic, hide within the forests of Quel'Thalas. All of them are enemies of the Horde.
They will all be enslaved or slain.
Good. And once you're done, remember who it was who brought the Horde into this world, who saved your kin from starvation and death after Kil'jaeden abandoned you.
What do you know of Kil'jaeden, human?
Human? I'm more than just a man, Gul'dan, and more than just a mere magician. I am the guardian of Tirisfal. I know all that there is to know about you, your kin, and demons. I also know that Kil'jaeden simply used you to rid himself of his old enemies, the Draenei. But that is beside the point.
Then, what is the point of this conversation? I am grateful for your help in opening the portal, and for the information that will help us defeat the weaklings of this world. But what do you want in return?
What I want in return, Gul'dan, is this world.
This world? This world will belong to the Horde.
The Horde, Gul'dan, or yourself? I can see right through you, little warlock, and your desires are simple. Believe me, what I want from this world is beyond you. But in return, I shall offer you something that is worth this world 1,000 times over.
And what would that be?
Power, Gul'dan. Power many times greater than the strength of even Kil'jaeden himself.
Intriguing. And where can such power possibly be found?
A long time ago, this world was shaken by a great battle in which the Dark Titan Sargeras was defeated. If you find his tomb, you can absorb his essence and claim the Dark Titan's power for yourself. That is my offer.
And where can I find this tomb?
What? Khadgar? Lothar? You shouldn't have come here, my old friends!
Medivh, where is it?
What? No! Impossible!
Where is the tomb? Where? Where am I?
You slept, Master. Like the dead. For many weeks you did not move, only breathe. We thought your spirit had been destroyed.
I am not overcome too easily. Were you afraid that I would leave you to Black Hand's mercy, Chokal?
Black Hand, the destroyed, is dead, Master.
Dead? What happened?
Nikros, look! He's awake! The Master is awake! Wait! Someone is coming.
So, the Warlock is awake at last. The War Chief wants to see you. Follow me, and do not make any sudden movements. If you do, I'll cut off your hands. Where are you taking me?
He usurped power, Master Gul'dan, and attacked the Shadow Council while you were unconscious. He killed almost everyone. Only you, Nekros, Durangor, and we remain.
Who did this?
Orgrim Doomhammer. The Sons of Blackhand swore fealty to him, and the Horde followed.
I'm sick of this putrid stink. Gather everything of value and burn the dead.
It will be done, Warlord.
Back to work. Sort through the rubble. We need the materials.
Yes, Master.
So, you finally woke up.
Master,
Silence! I know what you did, Gul'dan. I know how you manipulated Black Hand, and how your Shadow Council pulled the strings of the Horde in secret. Your black magics will not save you now. You and your foul ilk nearly destroyed us all, tainting our honor and proud traditions with your trickery and witchcraft. And for this, you will pay dearly.
no! Do not do this, Doomhammer!
Give me one good reason to spare your miserable life, Warlock.
I bow to your strength, mighty Doomhammer. I recognize you as War Chief of the Horde, and swear my eternal loyalty to you.
Empty words, Gul'dan.
We need each other, War Chief. Yes, you are much stronger, wiser, and more visionary than Blackhand. But you cannot win the coming war on your own. We both know that the humans are not the only threat, and that this was not their only kingdom. The Horde cannot maintain superiority in the wars to come without warlocks. Do not throw away this power for the sake of revenge.
What you say is true. Very well then, I will put the Horde's interests above my own in this matter. I will spare your life and the lives of your remaining Shadow Council, but only as long as you serve the Horde.
Thank you, mighty Doomhammer. I shall make warriors who can repulse even the most powerful priests and magicians of men. They will be loyal only to you. I swear this to you.
See that you do. I will be keeping a close eye on you, Gul'dan. Stray from this path, and your life is forfeit.
Gather the Shadow Council and summon whoever is left. We have a lot of work to do.
Trumka, Chieftain. Trumka, Warrior. The Horde is preparing to launch an assault against the mainland of Lordaeron. Ogren Doomhammer, War Chief of the Orcish Horde and ruler of the Blackrock clan, has ordered us to establish a small outpost on Lordaeron's southern shores. To secure the Lordaeron region, as Doomhammer demands, we will need to construct a barracks and several farms to feed the troops. Our success may help us determine the extent of the pathetic human defenses and what resistance they can offer against our forces.
All right, men. Establish a base camp and prepare to move out.
Is it true, sir? Have the orcs really made it this far north?
And the stories. If even half of them are true, how can we possibly defeat them?
Calm yourselves and stay focused on our task. We are here to investigate the rumors of a suspected Horde presence in the Zul'Dare region. Now, see if you can get that fire going. Light, protect us.
Chieftain, there are human ships in the northern bay.
The wretched humans have been destroyed. Excellent. We've made ready and scouted the area. Doomhammer will be pleased.
I will inform our superiors about the capture of the troll leader. Keep a close watch on the prisoners, Commander, as there is no telling what vile schemes they are already hatching.
Don't worry. My men know a thing or two about handling outlaws.
Do not underestimate the forest trolls, for they are unlike anything your men have ever faced. I will leave you a dozen of my archers.
Our scouts have confirmed that a band of human soldiers have captured a war party led by Troll Commander Zul'jin, and have taken them to a secret prison near the outskirts of Doomhold Keep. Seeing an opportunity to place these captives in debt to the Horde, Doomhammer has commanded that we focus our efforts on liberating Zul'jin and his trolls. Once freed from the clutches of their human captors, we are to return them to the safety of their own encampment nearby.
This raid upon the unsuspecting prison will strike terror into the hearts of those who would dare resist the Horde.
Forest trolls, how convenient. Let us approach with caution. Greetings, Amani. We have been dispatched by our war chief to rescue your legendary leader. Were you part of Zul'jin's war party?
Amani, we not been called by that name for generations. Not since the days of our great empire, Horde. You be well versed in our history, stranger. We were indeed led by the great Zul'jin until we be ambushed by the humans. 3 of us were killed and the rest were captured. I managed to evade capture so I could warn my brethren of Zul'jin's abduction. Their camp be on the other side of the forest, but the path be blocked by the accursed human settlement. We cannot make it there on our own, but if you truly be here to help us, then we will show you how to build a proper troll lumber mill and grant you the use of our tools and weapons.
Zul'jin is of great interest to our war chief. That is why we were here to slaughter his captors and deliver him to safety. We will aid you in your polite Amani.
Our axes are yours to command, Orc Master.
To arms! For Lordaeron!
Now that we are safe, we can continue our conversation. On behalf of the Forest Trolls, I thank you for your help. The elves of Quatalas are our eternal enemies. In ancient times, they ravaged our empire with the help of the humans, and now history be repeating itself. Those mongrels were going to take me to Quatalas and put me in a cage for all the world to see.
You are a mighty warrior, Zul'jin. We will protect your people and bring ruin to all your enemies. In return, you will provide us with your finest scouts and warriors. Welcome to the Horde, Zul'jin.
It'd be good to be here, Red Black Hand.
Loktar, chieftain. Loktar! Our mighty armada will arrive in these waters soon, ushering in our long-awaited assault on Lordaeron. All that we have done here has led us to this moment. To ensure that the armada will be operating at maximum efficiency, the war chief has directed us to begin construction of facilities for them near the South Shore region. He also instructs us to build a fleet of our own, so that we may keep these facilities safe against any Alliance incursions. Accomplishing both of these tasks will require massive amounts of the black liquid known as oil. The local waters are rich with this resource, and recent ice melts have made it even more of it accessible, but some deposits may be guarded by Alliance ships. We will need to build a shipyard and oil tankers in order to extract this resource. Once our task is completed and our armada arrives, the invasion of Lordaeron can finally begin, starting with Hillsbrad. Glory to the Horde, chieftain! What is this? Wait, something is wrong.
Blackhead, watch out!
I owe you my life, Zul'jin. Thank you for killing those cowardly elves.
My pleasure, Ren Blackhand. You and I be brothers now, and brothers be looking out for one another. My axes be thirsting for the blood of the humans and elves who took me. My warriors and I be here to aid you in the battles ahead.
I'm glad that you came here. Together we will establish Horde authority over these seas. Work complete. Excellent! Our tankers are bursting with oil. Now, nothing can stop us from destroying Hillsbrad.
Good day, Magistrate. May the light bless you and your people.
Thank you, Captain. What brings you and your men to Hillsbrad?
I would like an update on the evacuation of the civilian population, Magistrate, as the Horde can make its move at any moment.
Ah, yes, about that. I'm afraid the evacuation you requested is not going to happen.
What? We warned you about the Horde's intentions months ago! Who is responsible for this outrage?
I am, Captain. Suffice to say, I remain unconvinced that a Horde offensive is as imminent as you and your kinsmen seem to think. I have ordered our people to remain here, and tasked my officials with matters of much greater importance, such as trade.
Are you serious? What about the recent attacks near South Shore? What about the assaults on the Durnhold prison camps?
The Orcs have been testing us for months, Captain. None of what you describe indicate a change in behavior to me. This fear-mongering is but the latest incarnation of a very old pattern. Kings and High Lords will go to any length to justify their tax hikes, just so they can feed their armies and play their political games.
Feeding their armies, you say? Why then can I only see 3 dozen soldiers here?
I sent parts of our garrison to Tarren Mill. A recent increase in bandit activity demanded a response.
My country was ruled by naive and short-sighted aristocrats. When the Horde came to my homeland, these people failed to realize the magnitude of the threat. They were too slow to act, too proud to ask for help, and they led our nation to ruin. Now, you are repeating that same mistake. I will take this matter to Lord Lothar. You will be held accountable for your negligence, Magistrate.
Now, Captain Merrin, there is really no reason to go that far. If the Horde really is about to attack Lordaeron, then what are you proposing that I do about it?
Recall your troops from Tarren Mill and reinforce your bulwarks. Send your civilians into Lordaeron's interior and prepare for the fight of your life. The Horde takes no prisoners. The Horde shows no mercy.
I will. And Merrin, you can take some pack horses with food and supplies for your men.
Thank you, Magistrate. My men and I are done retreating. We will buy your people whatever time we can. Patrick! Samuel! The Magistrate of Hillsbrad has neglected his duty and left his township and his region in mortal danger. The Horde is coming. We know it is. And it falls to us to distract them long enough for Hillsbrad to rally its defenses and send its people to safety. This is it, men. This is our final stand. This is our chance to avenge the ghosts of Stormwind.
The lion will roar, Commander. I will hand out weapons and prepare our men for the battle ahead.
Samuel, we will need to scout the nearby islands for any sign of Horde activity. If our fears are correct, then we must know when and where to strike. The fate of Hillsbrad depends on it. Yes, Captain.
I don't understand this. The Armada was supposed to have been here hours ago. If Doomhammer has lost his nerve, then I will carry out this invasion myself.
My scouts be reporting that the Armada be under attack by the Guinean Navy. They say that the clash be very brutal and very bloody.
Chieftain, in light of this development, should we not withdraw our forces to a more defensible position? Without the Armada No, dog. The Armada will get here once it has crushed those Gilnean dogs. Until then, we'll make do with what we have. What is our situations in terms of ship construction? With the aid of new foundry sites, we should be able to construct more advanced ships, including transports. That will enable us to deliver our forces across the channel to the cowering human settlements and lay waste to Hillsbrad as the war chief commands. Excellent, Tutok. All who oppose the Horde must be taught a harsh lesson this day. Burn Hillsbrad to the ground. Leave no one alive. Wait, are those Stormwind remnants? Kill them all!
Vile beast! You will pay for every innocent blood you spilled in Stormwind and all of Azeroth's folk!
Wretched orcs! How dare you follow us to this land?
Chieftain, ships flying Gilnean colors are heading this way. They seem to be badly damaged.
Now be your chance to show me how the orcs be handling freeing prey, Renblackhand.
I knew those weaklings would stand little chance against our glorious Armada. Make their defeat absolute. Sink every last one of them. Your command, Master. Master.
Time and time again, you'll be showing me that I made the right choice, Renblackhand.
This is only the beginning, my friend. Together we shall make this world tremble beneath the might of the Horde. We're being attacked!
Despite your frailty, you fight well for a human.
Foolish creatures. By attacking us, you have given Hillspread time to prepare. Light willing, they will be ready for you. Now, get it over with. You mindless savage.
Gladly.
No! Merrin was right. What have I done? Light's mercy, what have I done? Fortify the entrance. Fight, men. Defend the town.
Orcs, arm yourselves!
Foul beast!
Roof is collapsing! Run!
Please, spare my life. I'm very rich. I can give you all of my gold.
What a miserable coward!
Lived without honor and died without it.
We all did a great job here. I will personally report to Doomhammer about your tactical talents, Uthok. You will be promoted. Thank you, Chieftain. Serving the Horde is a great honor for me.
My life for the Horde.
For the Horde! Ah! Gave you half of Stormwind's treasury. The prices you are suggesting are insane.
The word, Chief. High-end technologies are very expensive. Do you realize how sophisticated the production of gas for Zeppelins is? Not to mention the cost of refining filters, pumping machines, and explosives? War is not a cheap endeavor, and we're already giving you a hefty discount.
As you never fail to mention. But these prices better reflect reality, little goblin, or there will be consequences.
It's the law of supply and demand, War Chief, nothing more. We are in no position to dictate the price, and neither are you.
Watch me. I will give you 20,000 Stormwind Royals, and that is how it will be.
30,000.
20,000.
28,000.
The price will be 20,000.
27,000.
Maybe I should smash your head, enslave your people, and give your holdings to the Bilgewater cartel. How does that sound?
Okie dokie, jeez, I will give you another discount. 20,000 Stormwind Royals it is.
Varrock, gold.
Over there, little goblin.
Another satisfied customer. I will send you my finest engineers, War Chief.
War Chief, Ren Blackhand has returned with the Troll Chieftain.
Excellent. Let us meet them with the respect they deserve. War Chief, I present to you the leader of the Amani, Warlord Zul'jin. Loktar, son of Blackhand, and greetings to you, mighty Zul'jin. Give report, Rend. The trolls were pinned and chained. The humans were careless, assuming that the only threat in the forest was the one that they had already captured. No one who saw us at Dunhall survived.
Your warriors saved us. We fought side by side at Southshore and Hillsbrand. It is an honor for the trolls to be in your horde.
I am pleased to aid a fellow warrior. When I heard you had been captured, I sent Rend Blackhand at once.
Your horde's still seeking to conquer the world, yeah? We be aiding you just as you aided us. Destiny gives us a chance to push back the Kings, retake our land, and conquer new places for our kin. Trolls and orcs be allies now, bound by blood.
Rise up, sons of Draenor! Let us welcome the mighty Amani to our glorious horde! The township of Hillsbrand has been decimated, and throughout the human kingdoms, the rumors of impending doom are spreading like wildfire. Well done, Rend, and well done too, Captain Utok. Thanks to your efforts, we know what awaits us in Lordaeron. Now it's time to reinforce our troops in Cosmodan.
For the last year, our forces have successfully conquered almost all of the Cosmodan subcontinent. The only regions that still oppose us are the eastern coast and Ironforge itself.
Our massive success at Crestfall has guaranteed that the western shores of Cosmodan are ours. Our forces in Dunargrath will ensure that no human support will ever reach the dwarves by sea. The north passage to Lordaeron is cut off by our garrison in Dunmoder. The dwarves are caught. Good. Kilrog Deadeye and his clan will begin the assault on the rest of the eastern dwarven lands, starting from the abandoned dwarven fortress of Grimbatol.
Yes, War Chief. Our troops are prepared to fight.
Verok, you will be given siege weapons, goblin explosives, and the finest warriors of the Blackrock clan. March to Ironforge and bring it to its knees. That city must fall, no matter the cost.
It will be done, War Chief.
Samuro, I want you to assist the Blackrock forces with the siege of Ironforge.
The Burning Blade will not fail you, War Chief.
The dwarves are said to be stubborn and enduring warriors, so prepare for a long siege. We also must secure the eastern shores of the continent. The Twilight's Hammer clan must go there and prepare the oil production infrastructure, using the equipment provided by our goblin allies. Meanwhile, the Blacktooth Green clan must conquer the island of Tulbarad. Once the island is secure, they will signal a Storm Reaver fleet sailing towards the human kingdom of Stromgarth from Baylor Island. Zuluhead, I want you and the rest of the Dragon Maw clan to aid Main Blackhand in Western Cosmodan if anything goes wrong.
Yes, War Chief.
Generals and warlords, you're dismissed. Warlocks, stay. Has Gul'dan made any progress on the warriors he promised me?
War Chief, please. I mean no disrespect, but you must be patient.
Gul'dan is working hard on your task in his laboratory on Baylor Island.
My patience is not infinite, Warlock. Tell that to your master.
Yes, Lord Chief.
Necros, you will stay under the command of Zuluhead. Attempt to contact Gul'dan and you will be boiled alive. Am I understood?
As you wish, War Chief.
Cho'Gall, I want you to personally oversee the construction of the oil facilities on the eastern shore. You will go there as soon as Kilrog has secured Grim Atoll.
We will need an escort during the march through the swamps of wetlands.
I will take care of that. Now, be gone!
Loktar, May, I bring orders from the War Chief. Orgrim Doomhammer is preparing to crush Stromgarde by destroying the vaunted capital. In order to achieve this objective, we need to destroy their forces at Tol Barad. This will prevent them from supporting the capital from the sea.
The War Chief has commanded us to mobilize the Blacktooth Grin forces located at Dunmodur.
Well, that can't be done at this moment.
The War Chief's commands.
Can't you see that our forces are wounded and beaten up? I'm not a coward, Utok, and I obey the War Chief's orders, but we suffered heavy losses here.
What happened?
A few days ago, the humans of Stromgarde launched an attack on our camp from two sides. First from the Arathi Highlands, and then from the coast. The attack was sudden, and we were completely overrun. We lost Doom Modra, and we were pushed all the way back to the sea. This defeat mars my honor, Old One, and whatever happens next, I will accept my shame and punishment from the War Chief.
Take heart, Main Blackhand. You have the blood of a warrior in your veins. You still have a chance to prove yourself. I have brought a squad of my finest Dragonmaw warriors, and together we will retake Dunmotra, assault Tol Barad, and avenge the losses you suffered.
That will not be an easy task, though. Tol Barad has been fortified by the best men Stromgarde has to offer. It has also been equipped with new dwarven weapons. But nothing worth doing has ever been easy. This will be a glorious battle indeed.
You honor me, Old One. My warriors and I will gladly fight alongside you and slaughter these humans and their filthy dwarven allies.
These peons lacked technical skills. I have spent a few hours teaching them the assembly of catapults. We can now use these powerful siege machines to clear the way for our troops. They understand the basics, but more work is required. I will update you with the progress later.
Understood. Let's go along this trail among the trees. This is the observation post. It may be of use to you, Utok.
The southern citadel is fortified by Stromgarde forces. We will need our catapults to get an advantage when we attack.
Chieftain, the humans fled before we reached the beach and left their equipment on the walls.
They will warn the island garrison. We should be ready for retaliation.
Let them come. My blades ache for revenge. I will regain my honor this day.
We must establish a foothold.
The Dunmadra garrison must be rebuilt and fortified.
What the hell? Something is blowing us right out of the water! Do something before we lose the ships, you witless idiots!
Enemy submarine located! Release the bomb! Reinforcements from the cartel, boss!
You're handy in a fight, goblins. One airship will not be enough, however.
Yeah, that's why we'll build a laboratory for you. Then you get as many Zeppelins as you can afford.
Good. That will help us explore this land and spot our enemies at great distance. You're dead. Want me to survey?
This fortress has never fallen to invaders, vile monsters. You green savages will not take it. Honor forbids it.
We have heard this rhetoric many times before, human. Your vaunted courage will not save you.
Come then, mongrel, taste the might of our cannons.
Nothing makes my day better than the smell of fresh corpses carved into pieces. By me.
You are brave, son of Blackhand, but you lack wisdom and patience when it comes to strategy. Today we won, with luck and skill. But you should not allow courage and confidence to blind you next time. Otherwise, the War Chief's punishment will be harsh, and I will be unable to save you.
I understand, Old One, and I am thankful to you for helping me today. It will not be forgotten.
Chieftains, I just received a script from the Blackrock Messenger. The War Chief has dispatched Zulahead and me to the southern parts of the wetlands to escort a special envoy to Grimbatal.
Never a dull moment. My bones are much too old to be used for errands, but alas, those are the War Chief's orders.
As gratitude for what you've done here, I'll lend you some of my mightiest warriors. May this serve you well.
Thank you, Chieftain Mayhem. Blood and honor. What's the matter, Chieftain? You don't seem content.
I do not fancy humid lands, Utah. First it was Tanan, then the Black Morass, and now this place.
As expected, from an orc born of the drylands of Gorgron.
Yes, these damp swamps dull my senses, but I must carry on regardless. Now, tell me, how did a young orc like yourself find himself practicing the ways of shamans?
Ever since Doomhammer toppled the Shadow Council's grip on the Horde, I wanted to embrace the ways of our ancestors. I hate what Gul'dan and his foul demonic filth did to our race, and to our history.
What has happened to us is regrettable. I am hopeful that Orgrimmar will eventually lead us to victory, and help us build a new future for our people on this world, far removed from demons and their vile corruption. With that, I suggest we shift our focus to the task at hand. Has there been any word about the nature of this special envoy
that we are meant to protect?
No, Chieftain. The messenger did not reveal any more details. I suspect we'll find out soon enough.
Cho'Gall? He is the special envoy? I never imagined that Doomhammer would insult me by letting me play bodyguard for Gul'dan's treasonous pets.
This is also a surprise for me, Zuluhead. I know that this may not be to your liking, but you must put your trust in our war chief's wisdom. Doomhammer picked you because he knows that you're the most trustworthy leader that we have in Cosmodan.
Greetings! We have been expecting you for some time, little orcs. And it took you long enough to arrive! We have been rotting here in this festering putrid swamp for days!
Greetings, Cho'Gall. It seems that your clan no longer follows our traditions. Their armor is outlandish, and their demeanor seems off.
Such insolence! Want me to slice his tongue, Chieftain Cho'Gall?
No, that will not be required. But the unbeliever better mind his words in the future. We are sworn to the war chief just as much as any other clan. Unless you want to press this matter, Doomhammer would not be pleased if you endangered the unity of the Horde by acting rashly.
Chieftains, calm down. We are all on the same side here.
Spirits, give me patience. Let's get this over with.
Yes, we don't have time for these base exchanges. We're all friends and soldiers for the war chief, after all.
As you say, what can you tell us about your mission?
We are to head through these dangerous swamps to the dwarven stronghold of Grim Batol. The Bleeding Hollow clan awaits us there. After that, we will depart to the eastern shores to inspect our oil refineries. However, one problem stands in our way. Humans and dwarves roam this place in great numbers, and we don't have the time to attack them directly.
The Knight's Veil will help us pass through these lands mostly unseen. But we must reach Grim Batol before the sun rises. Let us move out. The path forks in different directions. We must choose which path to take to Grim Batol, as we cannot risk splitting up.
Sunrise isn't far off. We must make up our minds quickly. What are those?
Don't be afraid, little orc. This spell is called the Eye of Kilrog, and was originally practiced by the Bleeding Hollow ritualists. We have perfected this spell, and now it will show us the way forward. The road leading to the right passes through a camp of seasoned dwarven warriors. We do not think that they will be happy to see us. If we go to the left, we will have to wade through a host of strong guard troops. Their arrows could be very dangerous to us.
Both paths are dangerous, but we cannot wait.
For now. Greetings, chieftains. We've been expecting you.
Thrumgar, warriors. Seems like a lot of you were wounded.
We've been fighting the humans and the scummy dwarven allies day and night for weeks now. Our numbers have been decreasing fast, and many of our warriors have been captured. If you help us free our brethren, we will gladly join your cause.
Very well, warrior. We are not in the business of letting friends rot in alliance cages.
Look, Tarogar, Chieftain Kilrog will be most pleased with your aid. We are yours to command.
We're finally here.
Zuluhead the Whacked, I am glad that you arrived safe and sound. Today is a great day for the Horde. We have killed all of those pathetic human weaklings. Once we have rested, we will turn our wrath on those spineless dwarves to the south. The dwarves? Ha! We've already slain them all! They have been devoured by the void!
You really need a lesson in manners, ogre.
Chieftain Zuluhead. It is a great pleasure to welcome a fellow old warrior to my camp. We've been expecting you. You mean that you've been expecting us, old orc? The war chief gave this mission to us, not to them. Whatever you say, brute. Follow me to the ramp. The dwarven city of Grimbatal lies right above us.
Magnificent. To think these midgets are capable of building such gigantic architecture.
True. This place feels cursed, however. My warriors did not dare to enter.
I feel it too, Kilrog. I would have liked to investigate this further, but exploring the place will have to wait. Shogal, are you ready to continue your trip from here?
Yes, Zuluhead. The refineries have to meet their quotas, or our war chief will have our heads. Then all of us will rejoin the void! I can't imagine what Doomhammer sees in that sorcerer. I do not trust him one bit.
You are not alone, Kilrog. I felt strange powers emanating from him. Powers that are neither fell or arcane, but something more.
Chieftains, now that our mission here is complete, I am tasked with returning to Maine as soon as possible. I will need to make use of one of your zeppelins, Kilrog.
Of course, young shaman. You may have it.
I will stay here for a while, Kilrog, as my old bones are in need of some rest. Finally, this is the place from my dream.
Do not fear me, little creature, for it was I who called you here. If I desired your demise, you would already be dead.
Who are you, great dragon?
My name is of no consequence, but my gift to your horde will make you the most powerful force in the world.
I am listening.
Eons ago, I forged a mighty artifact to wield against my misguided brethren. It was called the Dragon Soul, and its power enabled me to greatly weaken my enemies, until it was taken from me. The other dragons hid the Dragon Soul in these very mountains. Find it, and the power at your command will be vast.
Why are you so eager to help us, great dragon? What will you gain from this?
I have unresolved grievances with the red dragons of this world. After the dragon soul was taken from me, the Crimson Beast drove my beloved blacks to the brink of extinction. I cannot stand against them on my own, but there is one way to even the scales. That is why I need the help of your horde.
That sounds preposterous. If a great and ancient dragon like yourself shy away from the red dragons, what chance do we have? We would be burned to ash.
With the help of the Dragon Soul, you can enslave the Red Dragons and their pathetic queen, Alexstrasza. This is my prize in exchange for the power of the artifact. I want her to suffer. If you enslave her children and use them in your war, it will break the heart of the Dragon Queen, and my vengeance will be complete. And so will your victory against the Alliance.
That is a very tempting offer indeed. Despite the danger of dragonfire, the Horde would benefit greatly from this. I accept your offer, Great Dragon.
Go down to the cave. The path will not be short nor easy, but my minions will help you.
Greetings, goblins. I was told that you...
Yeah, we know. The boss instructed us to aid you with that Dragon Soul business. But there's a problem, you see, and now we need your help.
What problem?
The key to the chamber's entrance is lost, and the only way to open the door is to blast it with an explosion. The only explosives powerful enough require elemental fire resistance, and our stock is lower than a bilgewater service rating. Bring us some medicines, we make some bombs, clear the way for you, and stick with you for the rest of this venture.
Errand after errand. Fine. Here's the fire essence you requested, Goblin. Though it pains me greatly to harm the spirits of this realm.
Yeah, don't fret about it. His troubles are over. Your troubles, however, are about to get more complicated.
That'll be a blast!
What?
You see, the gates lead to a bunch of inner chambers built by the Dark-Iron Dwarves ages ago, and those guys weren't known for liking visitors. We think that there is something strong and terrible in there, but don't you worry, my boys will help you. Use them well, Orc.
This must be the Dragon Soul's chamber. Wait, we are not alone here.
Who dares to enter this forbidden sanctum? I am Orcish, guardian of the Dragon Soul. Explain yourselves.
We are here in the name of the Orcish Horde, Dragon. And we claim the Dragon Soul in the name of War Chief Orcish Doomhammer.
Such arrogance! Come then, mortals! I shall bury your blackened bones here in this dark earth!
Failed to mention the Guardian. I just wasted all my energy fighting a dragon back there.
I told you this place is dangerous. Regardless. With this artifact, you have the power to enslave the red dragons.
May they serve your horde well in the battles to come.
I can sense the demonic energies in this artifact. It doesn't respond to me. How will I use it against the dragons?
Return to your clansmen, little orc. All will become clear in time.
Instead of being on the front lines, where all the glorious battles are happening, I'm stuck here with these damn dragon maws. No doubt Utak is claiming all of the glory for himself. Pathetic upstart.
Stop complaining, Tharbak. I'm not happy that Doomhammer sent you to watch over us either.
Our war chief does not trust you, Warlock.
I am of the Dragonmaw clan. I am loyal to my chieftain and the Horde.
Whatever the case, we are both wasting our time here.
If Sula had thought it prudent for us to establish a base here, then his wise judgment should be heeded. Enough complaining.
Chieftain Zulahead is coming.
Necros, I have something for you.
So this artifact can be used as a weapon that controls the minds of dragons. It contains fell energies, and they seem to be responding well to my own powers. As it always is with Fel, it will require life essence to regain its potency. The local creatures will provide us with that.
Once that is done, you must find the Dragon Queen and bring her under our control. Time is of the essence, Necros. As for me, I'm far too drained to fight. I will head north for a reprieve. Make me proud, Necros. The Dragonmaw and the Horde depends on you.
Nothing makes me happier than hunting great winged beasts again, Chieftain. I will not fail you.
Magnificent. I am greatly honored to witness such an immensely powerful creature bowing low before you, Necros. I must commend you on your efforts.
The Queen and her kind remain arrogant. Even now they still think that we are beneath them. An error that I shall correct presently.
We will not serve you. Never!
Oh, but you will. Warriors, encourage the Queen to cooperate.
No! You will pay for this! I swear it!
Shut your mouth, beast. The more you resist, the more of your children we slay. Their lives depend on your compliance. Obey, or watch them die.
Vile creature. I will cooperate. For now.
Darbek, report our success to the war chief and tell Zulahead that I have a gift for him.
Where will you go?
I will take the prize to Grimbatal. I don't want to attract any unwanted attention. That cursed dwarven city is the last place they'll look for her.
Chieftain, we've been standing waist deep in this mire for hours.
Watch your mouth, young blood. The war chief has honored us with this mission that will lead our clan to glory. And you're complaining about mosquitoes?
Quiet! I see something moving at the landing site.
Huh? What do you see?
Horde marauders have landed near our shores. Send word to the capital. They're here.
It seems to be a scouting force. They're probably hiding in the mire. No more than a dozen strong. We must slaughter them.
Damn it! Our position has been compromised. There goes our element of surprise.
We must recapture those vessels and use them to set up a foothold on the island. When the war chief arrives, we will need to provide everything that he needs to begin the siege.
Send a signal to our ships. We will prepare a counter surprise for these humans.
Have you ever beheld such a sight, my brother? Never in the history of our kingdom have we witnessed such tides of doom approaching our shores.
Come what may, Liam. We are the sons of Arathor. War is in our blood. It is what we do best. Where is your son, Danath?
He was recalled by Anduin Lothar to help quell the Horde's forward war parties after Hillsbred was destroyed. I wish he was here.
Steel your heart, my brother. Stromgarde has never fallen to any enemy. The trolls tried their luck and failed. Their warbands crushed into dust beneath these very walls. This Horde will be no different.
Drumcar, War Chief. The foothold you requested is ready. The pathetic humans didn't stand a chance against us.
Drumcar, warriors. Good job, Mame. Zulhead reports that you are not as useless as I thought after your failure at Dune Mordora. You are passionate and brave, but you should remember that fortune is not infinite. And you, Wutalk, accurate and thoughtful. Rare qualities for an orc. You are in good company with the Black Hands. The war goes well when every soldier knows their place.
Thank you, War Chief. It's a great honor for me to serve you and the Horde.
Cho'Gall reports that the Cosmodan refineries are well maintained and fulfilling their quotas. The Horde will now have more than enough oil to mount a fierce campaign in the lands far to the north. As a gesture of his gratitude for keeping him safe in the wetlands, Cho'Gall has sent his ogres to aid us here. Only the troublesome humans of Stromgarde remain to be dealt with before sending the Horde on its next sojourn.
Our forces are ready to crush them, War Chief.
Then it's time to lay waste to their capital. Stromgarde sought to halt our advance, and now they shall reap the rewards. Blood and death! Warriors, not since Stormwind have we faced such formidable defenses. The walls of Stromgarde are strong, and its people seasoned fighters, hardened by centuries of war against our Amani allies. But nothing, neither walls or experience, will save them from our war machine today. Decimate their walls, slaughter their people. Loktar Ugar, for the Horde!
Brother, the city has fallen. The Horde are at the gates of our keep.
We will not falter. This is our home. We cannot abandon it.
You are our our king. Your life is more important than mine. House Strawbane survives through you, my brother. You must retreat to Lordaeron.
I will not be known as the king who ran, Liam. Besides, you are my brother. I will not allow you to perish like this.
No, Tyrannus is your friend. He will aid you, and Anduin Lothar will stand by your side when the time to avenge me comes. Live today and fight tomorrow. Live so that Stromgard may live. The city can be rebuilt, and our family will endure.
I will avenge you, brother. I swear it.
Tell the Nath that I love him, and to remember me. Tell him that I have always been proud that he is my son. Now go. I will cover your retreat.
The city is taken, War Chief. Utterly destroyed by your might. It is a great honor to fight beside you.
You honor me with your flattery, young Utok. One day you will rise to be one of my most trusted warriors.
I will not fail you, War Chief. This was a long siege. By your leave, our warriors deserve rest and a feast.
That they do, but we must not linger here too long. That coward king will surely warn his allies about what happened here. We must move north soon.
But we must celebrate to raise our warriors' morale, War Chief.
Celebrations degenerate discipline, Mame. I want our warriors to be prepared at all times. Give them a day's rest, then prepare to move out.
As you command, mighty Orgrim.
War Chief, I do not intend to question your motives, but why are we going this way?
We seem to be heading away from the enemy and their settlements. I do not understand.
The humans and their allies believe us to be mindless brutes. I intend to exploit that fact. Even now they sit in their walled castles and townships, expecting us to throw ourselves at their defenses with impunity. Instead, we will be doing exactly the opposite. Gaze upon the horizon, Ren, and behold the Thoradin Wall. This line of fortification spreads across hundreds of miles and is said to have never been reached. I have no intention of sacrificing our warriors to break through it.
But why didn't we just go around the mountains, or use our ships to bypass the mainland?
Because, Mame, they would be expecting us to try that as well. And, if we reach the Northlands through the mountains, we can cut off the elven supplies that the humans will desperately need.
You speak wisely, War Chief.
War Chief, I bring important news from Sarvan. We could not break the gates of Ironforge. None of our weapons had any effect. We have failed you, War Chief, and will accept whatever punishment you deem necessary.
Maintain the siege and let them starve. Send a rider with my words to Verog. The Burning Blade and the Bleeding Hollow clans will remain in Cosmodon to suppress any attempts to sabotage our armies and supplies. And you, Etrin, will join my army here in Lordaeron.
By your will, War Chief.
Pick up the pace, warriors. We must get through these peaks as fast as possible.
One more week of marching, and we be reaching the borders of Quatalas. Though I be trying my best to keep myself composed, the prospect of revenge and justice be making me axis mighty restless.
And as I promised, your people shall have their vengeance, mighty Zul'jin. But before we can invade the Elven lands, we must first strengthen our position here. My scouts have informed us that the Alliance forces are gathering near the Daramir Lake. I have ordered the Stormreaver and the Twilight's Hammer clans to head up to the riverbed. Gul'dan and Cho'Gall will distract the Alliance while Maim and the Blacktooth Green clan attack Tyr's Hand. That leaves Stratholme, the jewel in the north, and Lordaeron's second largest city. While it stands, it will be impossible to launch an assault on Quel'Thalas.
There be many troll hideouts in the forest, between these mountains and Stratholme. If we find them, they will be needing little convincing to join the Horde.
Excellent. Have no doubt, Zul'jin. We will liberate your homeland and slaughter those who wronged you.
So the rumors are true. The troll leader did ally himself with the foreign beasts. We should warn the Thine. Ambush!
War Chief, I was told that you wanted to see me.
Who talked? Travel north ahead of us to Daramir Lake. Gul'dan and his clan are establishing a base camp on its shores as we speak. I want you to monitor his activities.
It will be done, War Chief. Gul'dan and his lackeys shall obey your commands under my watch.
Zul'jin, I've been informed that there is a troll pack that has just entered our camp after hearing that you've accompanied us. They're asking for an audience.
Great Chieftain Zul'jin, we be from the Wilted Bark tribe. We bring word from our kin that be fighting the dwarf clans in these valleys. We heard that you gained a mighty ally that could help us win this war.
Greetings, mighty sons of the Wilted Bark. What you heard be true. With the Horde at our backs, we will be bringing ruin to all who have wronged us. The dwarves of these lands included.
Praise the Lord! Your arrival be timely, man. The bearded vermin been gaining the upper hand as of late. We've been feeling the touch of Boswanti for months now.
Gaining the upper hand, eh? I believe it be time to shake things up a little then. What you say? Ready for a little retribution? For Zulaman! For the Horde!
For Zulaman!
For the Horde!
Another failed experiment.
How many prisoners must you waste on these despicable tests, Warlock?
The War Chief's little pet.
Are you too soft to appreciate my craftsmanship? Do these sights make your stomach turn?
Surely the war chief does not tolerate these vile acts. I will be
The war chief himself set me to purpose, and all that I do here is done in his name and with his blessing. Were you not his plaything, I would have repurposed that witless soul of yours long ago. Now, return to your scratching and leave me to my work. I am expecting someone.
Master, we have brought this juggernaut to aid you.
What is the plan for the Storm Reaver troops in this region?
Excellent, my apprentices. Now, listen closely. Just to the north lies the elven kingdom of Quel'Thalas. The war chief intends to destroy it. Their warriors are deadly, and their walls are strong. But it is all built on magic, and therein lies their weakness. At the center of this lake is an island housing a powerful relic of the elves, an enchanted runestone shimmering with arcane energies.
Yes, we can feel it from here.
The runestone and this region is guarded by Alliance troops. If we manage to break the Alliance here and capture the monolith, we will achieve two goals at once.
Learn much about the magics of Quel'Thalas.
And gather the magics here for the Horde.
Exactly. The Storm Reaver clan dispatched war turtles to aid us against the Alliance Navy. Why are they not here?
These rivers are ill-suited for the great beasts of the southern seas. They must have been slowed down and lost track of our ships.
Enough excuses. You will find our turtles, Scratcher, or I will report your failure to the war chief myself.
I will find them, Gul'dan.
See to it that you do. It would be a shame if your title has made you weak in the face of true labor, Overseer.
That warlock is starting to vex me greatly.
The ritual has begun. Although the monolith was destroyed during the ritual, its fragments still emit powerful magic. Collect these fragments and use them to build the altar of great power. With them, we shall forge what the Qurayyan Empire could not.
an entire legion of ogre magi. As you can see, War Chief, my warlocks and I can still contribute to the Horde.
Quite impressive, Warlock. I haven't seen ogre magi in such numbers since the days of the Gorian Empire. I want you to send these mighty brutes to all Orcish forces in the region. They will be of great use as we escalate our assault on Lordaeron and Quel'Thalas.
It will be done, War Chief.
But remember, Gul'dan, my eyes are still upon you and your clan. You and your creations are to remain utterly loyal to me. Do not repeat the mistakes of the past, or suffer the consequences.
I won't, Doomhammer. This time, I won't.
These new ogre magi are very impressive, Master.
Their cunning and cruelty is now comparable only with yours.
Good. As I exactly planned for.
Hurry up, you mangy dogs. The War Chief could arrive at any moment. Loktar, War Chief. Your camp is up and running as you ordered.
Well done, Tharbek.
We've been traveling this narrow mountain pass for some time, War Chief, and you still haven't told us what are we doing here.
And I'm about to, Rend. Now, listen all of you. The Alliance believes we've withdrawn from their paltry northern cities to attack here, but there are fools who will soon see the errors of their ways.
Why not meet them in battle head on? What is this place?
This place was once part of the Almani Empire, my friend. Many troll tribes still live here. It was once peaceful until the dwarves come from the south and took this place. They be clashing with us ever since. My brethren will rally to my side once I tell them of the plan to retake our ancestral land in the north while Doomhammer deal with them dwarves.
The dwarves pose no threat, Zul'jin. Don't be rash, Rend. We're fighting the Wildhammer clan here. Varric told me of their ferocity back when we were yet invading Cosmodan. This matter is not your concern, though.
Am I not to fight here?
No. Zul'jin sent word to prepare a boat for you east of here. Take Utak with you and head for Tia's hand. Aid your brother in destroying that city.
Very well. Let's go, Utak.
Apologies for interrupting, War Chief. Why are we at Cajun Garona after proving herself subservient in Cosmodan? I'll watch her as long as you say, but I believe she earned being unshackled at the least.
I'll never trust blades that serve the Shadow Council or Gul'dan. She'll always be a threat. Guard the camp, Eitrigg, while we concentrate on the dwarven settlements.
By your will, War Chief.
Blasted mongrels! They've decimated me countrymen!
Fear not, friend. They will pay for all their atrocities.
Help me drive them off, and I'll consider joining this alliance of yours, son of Arathi.
Hello, old friend.
Doomhammer! I owe you pain eternal for this transgression, and all the misery you Horde monsters have caused in Azeroth. And your ploy has been foiled. The rest of our armies have been sent to deal with your so-called clans.
You, strong warrior, have earned honorable death by my hands.
This soil will not be stained with my blood!
Blasted orcs, they're smarter than they look. The way north has been cut off.
Their leader is pragmatic. He's always a step ahead.
Way with you, Anduin Lothar. This horde is a menace to everyone, and we'll not stop until it's been dealt with.
Corona. You...
Do not waste your breath. You're not dying on me today. I'll patch you up and leave. My debts are paid. I suggest you do the same.
Greetings, sir. I am glad that the Magicracy of Dalaran has sent reinforcements to Tyr's Hand.
Greetings, Captain. I have information that the Horde is gathering naval forces in the region, and may try to cut our supply lines to Quel'Thalas. This must not happen.
Indeed. We have already sent a squadron of our best men to destroy the Orcish camp.
Good. I will remain in the tower and provide arcane support for your troops if needed.
Good day, sir. We have started to gather the winter crops from the local populace as requested. They are being loaded onto the ships as we speak.
Good. Make sure that all of the ships are loaded with grain and supplies at maximum capacity.
Sir, if I may speak freely, I have concerns about this order. We are taking the very last grain that the peasants have. If we follow through with this, then they will be starving in a matter of months.
I know, but when Stromgarth fell, we also lost most of our fleet. Without these supplies, we will be unable to enlist archers and destroyers from our elven allies. We will be defenseless.
But the peasants?
We will provide for them later. Now, focus on setting up the caravans.
Finally, we have arrived. I believe the Blacktooth Grin camp is on the other side of the island.
Our scouts report that Tyr's Bay is filled with Alliance troops, both ground and naval. It is fortunate that we managed to make landfall without being noticed.
It is indeed, which is why we must make haste. I have lost faith in my feeble-minded brother's ability to command our forces here. He barely avoided punishment after his failure at Dul Modra.
Then we'd best get moving.
Chieftain, this gorge is a perfect place for an ambush.
Pretty smart for an orc.
Defend yourselves! Slay the archers!
Casting goal.
Hello, man. Zurjan be sending his greetings. He told us you might be needing some help here.
Your arrival saved our lives, mighty Amani. Truly, your worth to the Horde and fighting skills are beyond question. How did you gain such a strength and ferocity?
I went through a sacred ritual of initiation. If you can find a bloodvine plant and give it to the Goblin alchemist, our witch doctor can share his ingredients to brew a potion that will transform all of our axe throwers into berserkers.
Then we need to find that plant immediately. Thank you, mighty berserker. Oh, brother. Every time you're tasked with a mission of your own, you always almost ruin it. I could have solved that problem on my own, Rend. Stop blaming me. The war chief is watching our every move, you blundering idiot. Your constant rashness is putting us both at risk.
Hey you, gather these two peons and make sure they repair all the buildings. Yes, master. And what are you looking at? We need a working oil rig. Enough slacking. It seems like humans are going to send ships with supplies to quell the loss. We should put an end to that.
By the light! The orcs have destroyed the shipyards!
Those filthy creatures will pay for their arrogance. Gather your men. We're going on the offensive.
But my lord, how will we cross the bay?
You won't need your ships, Captain. I will freeze both the bay and the very blood of these savages.
Your Holiness, the Horde has captured Stromgarde Keep in the bay.
We must inform Lord Voldemar at once.
Lord Valdemar, I tried my best to hold the bay, but those unholy savages were ruthless.
You fought bravely, my Lord Satan. I will take my men and hold the line for as long as it's needed.
I'm with you. I will not hide here while men die for me.
No, Sir Satan. You are far too important to be in the vanguard. You're wounded and far too weak to fight. Live to fight another day.
Light save us.
Once you've gathered your strength, travel ahead and inform Lord Uther of what has transpired here. The Alliance needs to send reinforcements.
Fight with the Light's blessing, Lord Valdemar, and give those beasts the justice they deserve!
I will inform the war chief of our victory against the Stromguard remnants here. It is best that you stay here and await his orders. And try not to fight with each other. You are both valuable to the Horde and our war chief.
That shaman has become too arrogant, brother. Utak has built quite the reputation for himself in this war. He may be completely loyal to Doomhammer, but I don't doubt his service to the Horde for a second. He's a brave warrior, despite our differences. That may be. But Rend, thank you for aiding me in this battle. Sometimes I can't stand you, but fighting alongside you fills my heart with passion. Likewise, Mame. You and I share the blood and heritage of our father. One day, we will rule the Horde, and neither Doomhammer nor any of his pets will stand in our way. Now, let's have our well-earned feast.
We have landed near Stratholm as intended.
But you morons forgot to survey this land first. We cannot build a base here.
We followed the maps as you commanded, Chieftain Cho'Gall.
Shut your hole, or I will gut you and make you eat your own innards.
There's a goblin band somewhere nearby. I can sense them. Let's recruit them first so they can help us find a gold mine.
Understood?
Yes, Chieftain.
The War Chief's army is marching on Strath.
We have been tasked with setting up a base camp, preparing defenses, and filling the food stores.
Our scouts report that a large oil shipment is preparing to set off from the city.
Take the shipment, burn the oil rigs, and destroy Stratholm's port.
Everything has been prepared for your arrival, War Chief.
The attack on Stratholm can begin at once, as you demanded. Perfect. My warriors have waited long enough for this battle. Their patience will now be rewarded. Today, we strike at the very heart of Lordaeron's oil production. Without Stratholm, the Alliance's war effort will grind to a halt, clearing the way to our ultimate goal. Lordaeron's capital. Break through the gates of Stratholm and unleash the fury of the Horde on its inhabitants.
This city is guarded by some of the most powerful Alliance forces, War Chief. Blindly assaulting the gates will not be enough. The defenders of Stratholm will fight to the death.
Good. Then they will die with honor, Warlock. Now step aside and let the true warriors have their day, wouldn't you say?
As you command, War Chief.
Attack my warriors for the Horde!
As you can see, War Chief, the defenses of Stratholm are quite formidable. Its walls cannot be breached through brute strength alone. Other means must be explored if we are to taste victory today.
And just what are you suggesting, Warlock?
Do you remember the promise I made at the start of your reign?
I remember that you were on your knees begging for your life. Speak quickly, Gul'dan, for my patience is nearly spent.
I promised you Riders of Darkness, War Chief. Undead wielders of powerful magic to bring ruin to your enemies. After your warriors killed most of my Shadow Council, I sought ways to create these riders with the aid of my surviving necrolytes.
but they proved incapable of imbuing corpses with true consciousness. It was then that I realized that there is another way. But the ritual cannot be done without sacrifice. Terrangor, my apprentice, it is time to leave that mortal vessel.
What? No. Gul'dan!
Every dog has its day, Terran, and this is yours. Joined by the souls of my failed necrolytes. Now embrace this gift and seize your destiny, Death Knight.
I feel different. I can feel the power inside me. I am now eternal. I am now death incarnate. I am now Terrangor Fiend.
Now, with the souls of the dead, we can turn the fallen knights of our enemies into our servants. The sight of them will tear at the hearts of their human brethren and fill their souls with terror.
You dabble in dangerous magic, Gul'dan. But if these Death Knights are as powerful as you say, and loyal to the Horde, you will have proven your usefulness to me. Now, let us put the power of these unliving knights to the test.
Stratholme is said to be the holiest of cities to the humans. My Death Knight will desecrate it and bring true terror to the hearts of all humans. This entire city will be purged.
The city is lost. The damnable warlock has won again. We have but two choices left. Stay and fight to the last man, or retreat to the capital.
We've run for far too long, and will run no further. But you are the beating heart of the Silver Hand. Its future depends on your survival.
This is Northshire all over again. Please don't make me lose any more of you.
The light will be with us, Foul, in this life and the next. Now, go with Lord Mograine, and I will hold them off.
May the light protect you, child.
Your name will be etched in the memories of all the Knights of the Silver Hand, brave Mara. Farewell.
With the fall of Stratholme, victory in this war is finally within our grasp. Once we destroy the capital of Lordaeron, and Zul'jin burns Quel'Thalas to the ground, none will remain with the power to oppose us. Then, at long last, we can ensure a proud and glorious future for the orcs in this world, and everyone brave enough to stand with us. Glory to the Horde! Victory or death!
Master, what will we do now? Doomhammer and his forces will be moving west very soon.
We will be moving north, my apprentices, as there is something in Quel'Thalas that I need for the next step of my plan. Gather the warriors. It is time to reinforce Zul'jin.
Master, our camp has been established. We are ready for new orders.
Good. The troll leader should be arriving soon. And when he does, we can begin to plan the next steps of this little expedition.
Greetings. Greetings, warlocks. Our forces be ready for our joint attack on the elves. As soon as we crush the Elven forces to the south and weaken their borders, we can move towards Silver Moon itself and obliterate this vile kingdom once and for all.
With the destruction of Tyr's Hand and Strathholm, the Alliance will be unable to send reinforcements. The elves will be facing us alone. However, we shouldn't underestimate this land of sorcerers. It will not be easy for us to break their defenses. The very nature of this land is on their side.
Much of the elves' great power lies within the runestones that shield this land. Those stones are exhausting our will and mine with their foul magic, while bolstering the elves' own immortal powers. We cannot break this realm as long as they stand.
I sense that there are 5 of these stones along the borders of Quel'Thalas, each of which embodies a certain element, much like the stone I encountered on Teodaro. As soon as we find and absorb their power, the elves will crumble before us.
And when they do, Quel'Thalas will finally fall, and the ghosts of my people avenged at last.
Master, our forces are ready to begin the construction of a Temple of the Damned. When it is finished, our Death Knights will be able to join the attack.
Excellent. Those creatures will prove themselves in the upcoming battle. I look forward to seeing the terror in the eyes of the elves when death itself appears before them.
Help me! Someone! Anyone!
Ah, the little loyal shaman. How curious. I was just looking for a way to dispose of you discreetly, but you seem to have solved the issue for me. I suppose I should be grateful.
What? How dare you! In the name of the War Chief, I command you to get me out of here. The War Chief will...
The War Chief will do nothing, little one, for he will never know what happened here. You will die in this ditch, alone and weeping, while I secure the destiny I so justly deserve.
Gul'dan, damn you! You will die for this. Mark my words. You will die for this.
You really think that this ends with me, monster? We are the High Elves of Quel'Thalas, and you cannot break us.
I already broke you, little one. Look around you. Take in the death and the suffering. This is what awaits your kingdom and your entire insignificant race.
My daughters will avenge me.
They can try, and they will die. She's all yours, Warlord Zul'jin. I present to you her soul as a gift.
When you see the Lord, tell him Zul'jin sent you.
Welcome, War Chief. Your arrival is timely.
You've done well, Gul'dan. Now give me a report.
We have decimated the elves' outlying defenses, killed their general, and claimed the power of their runestones for the Horde. Quel'Thalas is open for conquest. The elves will be powerless against us.
Very impressive, Gul'dan. You and your followers have proved your usefulness to the Horde. Wait, where is Utok? I gave him a direct order to stay by your side.
That you did. However, I told him to scout ahead to locate the best possible route to the Elven capital. He should be reporting back to camp shortly.
Very well. Zulhead, it's time to unleash this weapon that you promised me. Burn this land to ashes.
As you command, War Chief.
Come, my warriors, onward to Silver Moon.
Master, the Elven defenses are broken. We are ready to crush Quel'Thalas and wipe the elves from the face of this world.
That will not be necessary, my apprentice. We have what we came for. Gather our troops and make for the coast. The Storm Reaver fleet will have a long journey ahead of it.
What? You be leaving now? When we are about one step away from complete victory over the elves? When I made my pact with the Horde, Doomhammer himself gave me his word that the Horde will return these lands to the Amani.
I am not Doomhammer, little troll, and he is nothing to me. I didn't come here to return this realm to you, insignificant savages. I came to seize its power, and with it, I will bring this wretched world to its knees. You are but pawns in a much greater game. And when it's finished, you and all of creation will bow before me.
Traitor, Oathbreaker, your selfish betrayal of the Horde will lead to your death. I have seen your kind before, blinded by greed and arrogance, and their fate have all been the same. Your end will be slow cruel and agonizing. And when you realize the error of the path you have chosen, it will be too late. This be my curse upon you, Warlock.
We do not understand, Master. What could be more important than victory in the war? What power are you talking about?
Come with me, my apprentice, and see with your own eyes what awaits us.
Anyone there? Help me, please.
Well. A commander who fell into a ditch and couldn't get out. I thought better of you, Utok.
Tropic, this is not the time to gloat. We are in a very serious situation.
Scratcher, your warlock has betrayed us. The whole army has withdrawn, except for a few grunt, leaving my people and I to fend for ourselves. This is a great disgrace for all of our kind.
Gul'dan has betrayed us all, Zul'jin. He left me to die in this pit. Help me get out of here. Mighty Zul'jin, Gul'dan must not get away with this.
You are in my debt now, Scratcher. I have saved your life, and so you and your remaining brethren must help me defend Zolaman. Soon the elves will regroup and strike back. Honor the pact you took. Without the Horde at our back, my people will be wiped out.
You have suffered a great injustice today, Zul'jin. Tabik and the rest of my warriors are yours to command. I pray they will be enough. As for me, I cannot join you. The war chief must know what happened here. I must depart at once.
I would have gladly cleaved that filthy warlock's head in the war chief's honor. But I was ordered to remain at Zul'jin's side at all costs. Go with the wind, Utok. We will prove our mettle another time.
That cursed warlock will be the doom of the Horde. Do what you must. I will return to my homeland to defend it. Bring my regards to Ren and Orgrim. Let them know that my fight continues.
Zul'jin, fallen pretender to a long-shattered throne, you sought to bring war upon my people, but has brought naught but ruin to your misbegotten kind. Come forth, humbled beast, and answer for your crimes against the kingdom of Quel'Thalas!
The High King of the Elves himself, be gracing us with a visit to Zulaman. It be about time you climb down from your high chair, King Sunstrider.
You dared to mingle with vile foreign monsters, unleashing their savagery upon our forests and Silvermoon itself. But now, as it always is with beasts, they have scattered to the winds and left you to face our wrath alone. And for what you have done, there can be but one answer. Our companions from the Alliance will deal with these brutes that yet remain at your side, mongrel, whilst the fury of the elves will be aimed at you alone. We seek not only your head or the destruction of this pathetic clay pit. We seek the end of your entire race once and for all.
I spit on your legacy and weakling fury, filthy elf. You stole our lands, and then you dare call them yours. You think you got what it takes to exterminate us? Come then, false king. Zulaman will be your tomb!
Very well then. Avengers of Quel'Thalas, commence the siege!
Warlord Zul'jin, that is a mighty host. I am afraid my humble forces will not be enough to deter them.
Don't you worry none, Captain Tarbik. You be in our lands now. We show you how to deal with them weakling elves and their allies. Fall back to the city. I'll call on your aid whenever I need it.
The elves will soon start their assault on our remaining temples. Be on your guard.
I'm the last orc standing. I never thought I'd die defending a land that is not my own.
Your warriors fought bravely, Tarbik, and you've kept your word. And for that, I release you from your oath. Go back to your war chief and die well for your horde. I pray that the treason of your warlock has not doomed your cause.
Thank you, Warlord Zul'jin. I hope you have a plan to destroy this scum. Akamagosh, may the spirits stand with you.
Zul'jin, our forces be nearly spent. We can defend this place no longer. We must fall back to the inner city and evacuate our brothers and sisters.
Curse the elves and their human servants! Fall back! I got one last thing to do! Mighty and wise Oltek, I call upon ya! Protect your temple, your city, your people. The elves will destroy us all if you don't aid us. Lend me your power!
Young Zul'jin, I have witnessed your bravery. I will bless ya, but the price be high. Your soul will never find rest. You seek vengeance against all who wrong Deamani.
I accept the price, mighty Oltek. May your powers bring death and terror upon our enemies.
taste the fury of our gods. Be consumed in their name. Diamani, never give up. Diamani, never surrender. Diamani, never die.
Our main strike force is in shambles, yet Zulamod's defenses are almost broken. We have paid a heavy price to get here. I will prepare what's left of our forces for the second siege. It is time to end this.
We have paid a heavy price indeed, Lorthamar. I yearn to eradicate this blight upon the earth with every fiber of my being. Yet, the cost of this victory gives me pause. I would not rid the world of the Amani just to leave our kingdom defenseless against a second Horde onslaught. No more elves will die this day.
But my king, we have them on the run. If we can just find Zul'jin and end him, it will leave his people scattered and easy to destroy. The end of our ancestral enemies is within our grasp.
With all due respect, Elf Master, but your king is right. We have already suffered heavy losses here, and the Alliance can ill afford to lose much more. As your king wisely emphasizes—
Mind your tongue, human. You're addressing a commander in the Sun King's host. You are oath-bound to protect Quel'Thalas, and as such you will follow our lead.
Yes, our duty was to protect Quel'Thalas, and protect it we have. Your lands are safe, and duty now calls us elsewhere. I just received word from Lord Turallion that we must withdraw our forces back to Lordaeron immediately. The Horde is moving directly towards the capital. By the end of the day, we answer to Lord Lothar and the Alliance of Lordaeron, not some lordling who questions his king.
Stand down, both of you. The general and his men have done enough. Return to Lordaeron with our thanks, General. I will send what forces I can spare to help defend your capital. As for the Amani, this battle has left them bloodied and weakened. They may never fully recover from this day. I will leave the fast riders to deal with them at their earliest convenience. We'll discuss this no further. We march home for Silvermoon within the hour.
Master, we've been heading west for 2 weeks already. What are we looking for?
I am glad that you asked, Maya Princess. Since Doomhammer had no doubt planted spies in our ranks, I decided to keep our true objective to myself. But now, at long last, I can reveal the truth. After I awoke from my slumber, I spent months searching through Medivh's library for anything about the tomb of Sargeras.
What is this tomb, and where is it located?
The tomb contains the remains of an avatar of the Dark Titan Sargeras, the once master of Kil'jaeden himself. Long ago, the tomb was sealed, and the entire landmass was sunk beneath the ocean waves.
You intend to raise the entire tomb from the sea?
And this was the reason we needed the powers of the Elven Runestones? Yes. And once I enter the tomb, I won't need the Horde anymore. and even the demons will bow to my will. Now, behold the power of true darkness.
More days in the mountains and we'll reach the lake. According to reports, our armada is filling through the river Brightwater and Tiris Fall. They will provide naval support for us when we get to Fenris Isle.
Why don't we just kill these humans, War Chief?
I had a meeting with their chieftain, and they have agreed to let us through their territory without a fight if we spare them.
Betraying their own kind? These humans have no honor.
Tiris Fall and the outskirts of the wizard city of Dalaran are heavily fortified. Crossing the Lordaeron Lake through Alterac was our best option. And with this new arrangement, we will arrive at full strength.
Where's the war chief? I must speak with him at once.
Scratcher? What are you doing here? You should be in Quathalas overseeing the siege of Silver Moon.
Gul'dan, his entire clan, as well as the Twilight's Hammer, have betrayed us. Silver Moon still stands, and the Armani have been pushed back into Zulaman. He went west with his entire force.
The wretched warlock. He seeks to mock me? To undermine me? The Horde and everything we have accomplished here? I was wrong in sparing him, and now I will right that mistake. Zuluhead, Rend, Maine, we are yours to command, War Chief. Gul'dan and his fleet fled west. You will take 3 battalions of Blackrock and Blacktooth Twin Warriors, as well as Zuluhead's Dragon Maw. Pursue that vile traitor to the ends of the earth if you have to.
I will gather the troops, War Chief.
Destroy the renegade clans and return with the head of Gul'dan. It will be done, War Chief. I will use the skull of that filthy traitor as a reminder to never have dealings with dark sorcerers again, and to show everyone what happens when you cross the War Chief of the Horde.
These islands don't appear on any of our maps. But the course matches our spy's report.
Something is wrong about this place. It feels unnatural. Yes, I feel it too. And these ruins, they look elven, but different from what Utok has described. Zuluhead, what do you think?
They are very old, no doubt, and seem to be marked by very powerful magic. Perhaps this was once the beating heart of elven civilization on this world, much like Goria was to the ogres back on Draenor. As for the foul taint in the air, I sense something ancient. A power, a dark presence.
Is it Gul'dan? Do you see him?
My vision is clouded, just as these islands are shrouded in fog. But the stench of Fel is unmistakable.
Then Gul'dan must be close. We must make haste.
The traitors have more than just a strong fleet on their side. We can expect to face Ogre Magi, Warlocks, and those new Death Knights as well.
We can count on such forces as well, Utok. Gul'dan has made many enemies, and he can't outrun them any longer.
Warriors, we will set up a camp here and then continue the hunt. Come what may, Gul'dan will die today.
Find him. Loktar, warriors!
Take his head, in the name of the War Chief.
Not so fast, little shamans. You have to go through us first.
Rend! Maine! These shamans have far more strength in them than someone so plump and lazy as you, ogre filth.
Ah, the Blackhand brats. The 2 impotent sons of Blackhand. Ah, Maine. If only your wits could match that forehead of yours. Maybe then you might have offered some challenge. And Rend, you may have some of your father's cunning, but what use is that when even your sister could break you like a twig? No wonder the Horde believes that you two were not but dirty toddlers when Blackhand ordered his warlocks to aid you.
I'll cut you into pieces, you two-headed pile of fat. Is he dead? We need to be sure. Agreed, brother. I take one head and you take the other.
We have no time for this. Utok, return to the base and heal your wounds. Keep the ships in check until we return.
Ah, damn it. I wanted that head. We will get them later. Now go!
What is wrong, Ren? You seem to be on edge.
I have faced many great enemies throughout my life, Zulhead. Ogres, Arakoa, and once even a Genisar. None gave me pause. But whatever is waiting for us down there...
There is no shame in fearing the unnatural, Ren. Steel yourself by remembering that we will face the horrors of this place together. Whatever happens, you will not stand alone. These are Orcish runes. No doubt Gul'dan means to use them to find his way out again. Interesting. He describes his arrival to the tomb. There's no telling what kind of power Gul'dan and his minions have awakened in this place. We should be careful.
Agreed. Few things can make orcs scream like that. This is wrong. Enough talk. The honorless scum must pay for this.
Finally, at long last, I will claim my just reward. Who's that? Sargeras? Is that you?
Did Kil'jaeden's betrayal teach you nothing, little orc?
You. But I watched you die. Not that it matters. Feel free to witness the moment of my greatest triumph, little Magi. But stand in my way, and I will gladly return you to the jaws of death.
Oh, foolish, pitiful creature. There is so much that you do not know. So much that you do not understand.
Pitiful? I will show you the meaning of treasonous filth. You have never been loyal to anyone but yourself. Your arrogance has blinded you, and has left you weak against those who truly tower above you.
Doomhammer. But I don't understand. Have you forgotten who you were, Gul'dan? Frail, weak, and the dog of your clan. I have not forgotten, little warlock, because it is all that you have ever been. Weak. No. You delivered your people to the demons, only to end up humbled and humiliated.
In centuries past, I destroyed this foul avatar, sealed it in this eternal tomb to be forgotten by history. No being of this world could open it. Yet my victory was not complete. For when I felled him, his foul essence seeped into my soul, an unholy parasite gnawing ever so slowly, until he corrupted my womb and my child.
No. Impossible.
We often wondered what became of Kil'jaeden's little puppets, of Manaroth's favorite pets. And then, broke,
confused, and sympathetically desperate. Servant, mighty Sargeras. Yes, I am here to break your chains. An agent not of this world. All shall know your glory, and together we will. Insolent word. You dare swear fealty in the hour of your greatest failure. I was afraid the moment you entered this tomb. Weakling, gaze now on the might of doom unchained. But Master, I beg of you, I have done all that you've asked. So spineless, so puny, fuel to the flame once controlled. May your cindered husk become a boon to correct the course that you derailed. No, I am Gul'dan. I am darkness incarnate. It cannot end thy Warlock has been torn to shreds, and whoever killed him has caught the attention of every demon in this place. They're coming! Our work here is finished. We must get out of here, brother.
Hold on. The War Chief commanded us to bring him Gul'dan's head. Otherwise, he will not believe us.
Feel free, Zord. Grab it and let's go! Damn it! Zulhead, we can't reach you! But I see a tunnel that might lead to the exit.
Go with the wind, Rend. I will find my own way to the surface.
Very well, Zulhead. Akamogosh, see you on the surface.
That was close. I think they lost my trail.
You're not going anywhere, Zulhead.
Rakma Sharpfang? I almost didn't recognize you.
I am bolder than you, Shaman. I now have more power than you could ever imagine. Praise be to Gul'dan's gift.
Your master is no more, Death Knight. He was slaughtered by the very powers he had sworn to serve. I have his head right here.
Such is the price of power. I will lead whatever's left of the Storm Reavers and find new glory.
Your allegiance belongs to the Horde. Submit to it, or die where you stand.
My allegiance is my own, Shaman. Come then, show me what you got.
may this place crumble and return to the seas forever.
I don't want to go to the catacombs. It's scary.
You'll be safe there, child. Don't be afraid. The light will protect you, and your mother and siblings will have need of you in the halls below. Your duty is to them. Now go.
Sir Uther, we have locked the gates and prepared the ballistas.
Good. Order archers to mount the defense on the parapets. Lordaeron will not fall today.
War Chief, the Strike Force awaits your command.
Good. We need to capture Fenris Island and build a base near the gold mine. After we accomplish that, our assault on the capital can finally begin.
Faster, you lazy maggot! The siege of the capital begins at dawn. If you're not ready by then, the War Chief will have your hides.
Dragonmon Blacktooth Grin sails. The carriers of my vengeance return at last. Give report. Now!
Greetings, War Chief. We lost many good warriors, but your will is fulfilled.
Good. My misguided mercy has now been rectified. This will be a reminder to anyone who would dare oppose my rule.
War Chief, we have captured some survivors from the Twilight's Hammer and the Storm Reaver clans.
Ha! They're begging for your forgiveness.
Yes, War Chief. They surrendered after we destroyed their fleet and slaughtered their leaders. Gul'dan's betrayal has cost so much. In light of this fact, we thought it's wisest to deliver them to your court instead of slaughtering them outright.
They're all untrustworthy traitors. But you're right, Rend. The strength of our armies have decreased dramatically. Though it pains me greatly to admit it, one way or the other, the future of the Horde will be decided today. But those soldiers in the vanguard, their debt to us will be repaid in blood. As for the rest of them, the Death Knights will watch over them until I decide their fate.
What is our next objective, War Chief?
Teron Gorfian struggles with the siege of Dalaran to the south. I want you to throw all the forces that you have against that city. Brendan Maine will go with you.
Wouldn't we be more useful against the capital city?
No, Rend. The violent citadel of Dalaran serves as sanctum and haven to the mages of the Kuritor. Once Lordaeron has fallen, Dalaran will be the last and the most dangerous barrier between the Horde and the subjugation of humanity.
It is good that we have saved our greatest weapon for just this moment. Dragons. A flock of them just joined in from the hatcheries of the Dragon Maw.
Yes, today the last bastions of humanity will burn in Dragonfire. Go now.
You shall not pass, twisted undead creature.
Your petty magic can't stop us, mate. I can see the Cross Island, the key point of the Lordaeron's defense. Terran Dolphin has started the attack, but his forces are progressing slowly.
What is the best tactic we can use to aid him?
There are 3 arcane observatories that are shielding the heart of the island, Violet Citadel. If we destroy them, the Kirin Horde defenders will lose their magical shielding.
And after that, we can sack the Citadel itself.
The Citadel is protected by the spell conjured by the Archmage. First, we need to kill him.
I will have great pleasure to slice him into pieces.
We need to use our forces wisely. Ships and towers are protecting the island.
Dragons will burn the defenses and prepare the site for our ground troops' arrival.
I will report to the war chief about our success here.
Good. The Dragonmaw and Blacktooth reinforces arrived at perfect timing. We will go south and prepare for the siege of the city.
War Chief, the camp and supplies are ready for the attack on the capital.
Good. We shall start the attack now.
War Chief, the Cross Island has fallen under the might of the Horde.
Just as planned. Utok, you will stay here with me. I want you to describe the glorious moment when the walls of Lordaeron fall to our furious armies. We end this today. Rise up, sons of the Horde! Blood and glory awaits us!
That'll be a blast!
The alabaster parapets of Lordaeron's capital loom before us in the distance. The proud, defiant armies of the Alliance stand resolute in their final, fleeting moments. All that remains is the shrill, clarion call to battle and the fulfillment of our destiny. The tides of darkness are now at hand.
Guards, to me!
burn high to the twilight skies, covering the ruined capital of Lordaeron. Their cowardly king is surrounded in his castle, and his doom is inevitable. Our success has led Orgrim Doomhammer, war chief of the Orcish Hordes, to elevate me to the station of warlord, thus giving me power and command of my own clan. Once the Alliance finally be crushed, all the survivors will be slain and cremated as is dictated by the rituals. Then, at long last, Azeroth and all of its lands will belong to the thunderous force known to those foolish enough to stand in its way as the Horde.